Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Speak English for Beginners. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack. We're very happy you're joining us today.
Today's topic is something that everybody enjoys talking about because it is part of our daily lives and often brings people together.
That's right. Today we're talking about your favorite food.
Before we begin, we'd like to ask you a question.
What is your favorite food, and why do you like it so much?
Maybe you love pizza because it is delicious and easy to share with friends.
Maybe you enjoy traditional food from your country because it reminds you of family and special memories.
Or perhaps you have a favorite dish that you enjoy eating on special occasions.
Whatever your answer is, food is something that connects people all around the world.
That's true. People may speak different languages and come from different cultures, but everyone enjoys a good meal.
Food is not only important for our health, it is also connected to our experiences, traditions, and memories.
Looking at your favorite foods, Jack, what would you say is your number one favorite?
That's a difficult question because I enjoy many different foods, but if I had to choose one, I would probably say pizza.
Pizza is a very popular choice.
It certainly is. I like it because there are many different types, and you can choose different toppings depending on what you enjoy.
Let's teach our listeners an important word.
Good idea.
The word is topping.
A topping is food that is added to another food to give it more flavor or variety.
Cheese is my favorite pizza topping.
She added fresh vegetables as toppings.
That's a useful word because people often talk about toppings when ordering food.
Absolutely. And one reason I like pizza is that everyone can choose the toppings they enjoy the most.
What toppings do you usually choose?
I usually like cheese, mushrooms, tomatoes, and sometimes chicken.
That sounds delicious.
Thank you. What about you? What is your favorite food?
One of my favorite foods is pasta.
Really?
Yes, I love pasta because it is simple, comforting, and comes in many different styles.
That's true. There are so many kinds of pasta dishes around the world.
Exactly. Some are made with tomato sauce, while others are made with cream, vegetables, or seafood.
What do you enjoy most about pasta?
I think I enjoy the variety. Every dish feels a little different, and there is always something new to try.
Variety is one of the best things about food.
I agree. Trying different foods can be a fun way to learn about other cultures and traditions.
That's a great point.
Food often tells us something about the history and culture of a place.
For example, many countries have traditional dishes that families have prepared for generations.
Exactly. Those dishes often become an important part of family celebrations and holidays.
Let's teach another useful word.
The word is traditional.
Traditional means something that has been used, done, or believed for a long time.
My family prepares a traditional meal during the holiday.
This restaurant serves traditional food from the region.
That's a useful word because people often talk about traditional food when discussing culture.
Definitely. Speaking of traditional food, is there a dish that reminds you of your childhood?
Yes, there is.
What is it?
There is a soup that my grandmother used to make when I was younger.
That sounds special.
It really is. Every time I eat that soup, it reminds me of family dinners and time spent together.
Isn't it amazing how food can bring back memories?
It really is. Sometimes a single smell can remind us of something that happened many years ago.
I have experienced that too.
Really?
Yes, there is a dessert that my mother used to make when I was a child.
What kind of dessert was it?
It was a homemade chocolate cake.
That sounds delicious.
It was. Whenever I smell fresh chocolate cake, I immediately think about birthdays, family gatherings, and happy moments from my childhood.
Food and memories seem to be closely connected.
I think so too. That's one reason why favorite foods are often more than just food.
What do you mean?
Sometimes we love a food because of the people, places, and experiences connected to it.
That's a wonderful observation.
Thank you.
Another interesting thing is that favorite foods can change over time.
That's true. Some foods that I loved as a child are not my favorites anymore.
And there are probably foods you enjoy now that you didn't like when you were younger.
Absolutely. When I was a child, I didn't enjoy many vegetables.
I think many children feel that way.
Yes, probably.
What changed?
As I got older, I started trying different recipes and cooking methods. Eventually, I discovered that vegetables can be very delicious when prepared well.
That's a good lesson.
It is. Sometimes we decide that we don't like a food before giving it a real chance.
That's very true.
Have you ever changed your opinion about a food?
Yes. When I was younger, I didn't enjoy spicy food very much.
Really?
Not at all. Even mildly spicy dishes felt too strong for me.
And now?
Now I enjoy spicy food much more than I used to.
That's interesting.
Over time, I slowly became more comfortable with different flavors and ingredients.
Let's teach another useful word.
Good idea.
The word is flavor.
Flavor is the particular taste of a food or drink.
This dish has a rich flavor.
I enjoy trying foods with new flavors.
That's a very important word when talking about food.
Definitely. Different people enjoy different flavors, which is why everyone has their own favorite foods.
Some people enjoy sweet foods.
Others enjoy salty foods.
Some prefer spicy foods.
And others enjoy foods with mild flavors.
That's what makes food such an interesting topic.
I agree. There are so many different tastes, ingredients, and dishes to explore.
Speaking of exploring food, one of the most exciting experiences is trying food from another country.
That's true. Trying a new dish can sometimes feel like taking a small trip without leaving your city.
I like that idea.
You can learn about another culture simply by tasting its food.
Have you ever tried a food from another country that surprised you?
Yes, and it completely changed my expectations.
Really?
Yes. At first, I wasn't sure if I would enjoy it, but after trying it, I ended up loving it.
Now I'm curious. Well, that reminds me of a story about the first time I tried a very unusual dish while traveling.
Really? What happened?
A few years ago, I visited another country and decided to try a traditional dish that many local people recommended.
Were you excited to try it?
I was excited, but I was also a little nervous because I had never eaten anything like it before.
I think many people feel that way when trying unfamiliar food for the first time.
That's true. The dish looked very different from the foods I usually eat at home, and even the smell was completely new to me.
What did you think when you tasted it?
At first, I wasn't sure if I liked it. The flavors were very different from what I expected.
Sometimes new foods can be surprising.
Exactly. But after a few bites, I started enjoying it more and more.
That's often how it happens.
What do you mean?
Sometimes we need a little time to get used to a new flavor before we can fully appreciate it.
That's a very good point. In fact, some of my favorite foods today were foods that I didn't immediately enjoy the first time I tried them.
That's interesting.
I think many people have had similar experiences. Our tastes can change as we get older and try new things.
Food is definitely something we can continue exploring throughout our lives.
Absolutely. There are so many dishes from different countries that I still want to try.
Let's teach our listeners another useful word.
Good idea.
The word is ingredient.
An ingredient is one of the foods or substances used to make a dish.
Tomatoes are an important ingredient in this recipe.
Fresh ingredients often make food taste better.
That's a very useful word because people often talk about ingredients when cooking or ordering food.
Definitely. Some people even choose foods based on their favorite ingredients.
Speaking of ingredients, are there any foods that you dislike?
There are a few, but not many.
Really?
Yes, I usually enjoy trying different foods, even if they are not my favorites.
That's a good attitude.
Thank you. I think it's important to be open-minded when it comes to food.
Why do you think that?
Because if we refuse to try new foods, we might miss something that we would actually enjoy.
That's very true. What about you? Is there any food that you don't like? There are a few foods that I don't eat very often, but I usually like most foods.
That's similar to me.
I think trying different foods is one of the most enjoyable parts of traveling.
I completely agree. When you visit another country, food gives you an opportunity to learn about local culture in a very personal way.
That's true. You can learn a lot about a place through its food traditions.
Some dishes tell stories about history, climate, and family traditions.
Exactly. That's one reason why food is much more than something we simply eat.
It can also bring people together.
Absolutely. Many people spend time together around a table sharing meals and conversations.
Some of the best memories are created during those moments.
I think so too.
Do you have a favorite meal to share with friends or family?
Yes, I do. I enjoy meals that everyone can share together because they create a relaxed and friendly atmosphere.
Such as pizza?
Yes, pizza is definitely one example.
I thought so.
It's easy to share, everyone can choose different toppings, and it often brings people together.
That makes sense.
What about you? Do you have a favorite meal to share with others?
I enjoy large family dinners where everyone brings a different dish.
That sounds wonderful.
It is. There's always a variety of food, and everyone has an opportunity to contribute something.
Variety makes meals much more interesting.
I agree. Different dishes allow people to try different flavors and discover new favorites.
Let's teach another useful word.
Good idea.
The word is delicious.
Delicious means having a very pleasant taste.
The meal was absolutely delicious.
We ate a delicious dessert after dinner.
That's probably one of the most common food words in English.
Definitely. People use it all the time when talking about meals they enjoy.
Another interesting thing about favorite foods is that people often have favorite times to eat them.
That's true. Some foods are perfect for breakfast.
Others are better for lunch or dinner.
And some foods feel special because we only eat them on holidays or celebrations.
That's a good point. For example, there are certain dishes that I only eat during family celebrations.
Does that make them more special?
I think it does. Because I don't eat them often, they become something I look forward to every year.
Food can definitely become part of a tradition.
Absolutely. Sometimes a favorite food is connected to a favorite memory.
Or even a favorite season of the year.
That's true. Some foods remind us of summer, while others make us think of winter or special holidays.
Speaking of favorite foods, there is one question that many people ask when they first meet someone.
Really?
Yes, it's a simple question, but it often leads to interesting conversations.
Now I'm curious.
The question is this.
What is it?
If you could eat only one food for the rest of your life, what would you choose?
That's a difficult question.
I know.
If I had to choose only one food, I would probably choose pizza.
I'm not surprised by that answer.
I think many people already knew what I was going to say.
Why would you choose pizza?
Because there are so many different varieties. I could change the toppings and enjoy different flavors while still eating the same food.
That's actually a smart answer.
Thank you. What about you?
I think I would choose pasta.
Really?
Yes. Just like pizza, pasta can be prepared in many different ways, so it would not become boring very quickly.
That's true. There are countless pasta dishes around the world.
Exactly. Some are simple, while others are more elaborate.
Let's teach our listeners another useful word.
Good idea.
The word is recipe.
A recipe is a set of instructions that explains how to prepare a particular dish.
My grandmother gave me her favorite recipe.
I followed the recipe carefully.
That's a very useful word because many people enjoy cooking at home.
Speaking of cooking, do you enjoy cooking your favorite foods?
Yes, I do. Cooking can be very enjoyable when I have enough time.
What do you enjoy about it?
I enjoy choosing ingredients, preparing the food, and seeing the final result.
There is something satisfying about creating a meal yourself.
Absolutely. And homemade food often feels more personal.
That's true.
Do you cook often?
I do. Not every day, but several times a week.
What do you like cooking the most?
I enjoy making simple meals that are healthy and easy to prepare.
That sounds practical.
It is. Sometimes the simplest meals are the most enjoyable.
I completely agree.
Another interesting thing about food is that it often brings people together.
That's one of my favorite things about it.
Families gather around the dinner table.
Friends meet at restaurants and cafes.
People celebrate birthdays, holidays, and special occasions with food.
Food often becomes part of our happiest memories.
That's a wonderful observation.
Thank you. When I think about many important moments in my life, food was usually part of the experience.
I think many people would say the same thing.
Probably. A meal is often about more than eating.
What do you mean?
It's also about conversation, laughter, friendship, and spending time with people we care about.
That's very true.
Sometimes we remember the people we were with more than the food itself.
Let's teach another useful word.
Good idea.
The word is occasion.
An occasion is a special event or important time.
We celebrated the occasion with a special meal.
Birthdays are happy occasions.
That's a useful word because people often talk about special occasions when discussing food.
Definitely.
Looking at everything we've discussed today, it's clear that favorite foods are different for everyone.
That's true. One person might love pizza while another person prefers soup, rice, seafood, or desserts.
And that's what makes food such an interesting topic.
Exactly. Everyone has different tastes, experiences, and memories.
There is no right or wrong answer when talking about favorite foods.
What matters is what you enjoy and what makes you happy.
Before we finish, let's do a little speaking practice.
If possible, try answering these questions out loud.
First question, what is your favorite food?
Second question, why do you like that food?
Third question, what ingredients are used to make it?
Fourth question, is it connected to any special memories?
And fifth question, would you like to learn how to cook it?
Try answering with complete sentences and use some of the vocabulary we practiced during today's conversation.
Before we end, let's quickly review what we talked about today.
We discussed favorite foods, toppings, ingredients, flavors, recipes, traditions, and special occasions.
We also talked about family memories, traveling, trying new dishes, and sharing meals with friends and family.
Most importantly, we talked about how food is often connected to much more than hunger.
Food can remind us of people we love.
Food can bring back happy memories.
Food can help us learn about different cultures.
And food can bring people together.
That's why favorite foods are often connected to favorite moments in life.
Exactly.
And that's our question of the day. What is your favorite food and why do you love it?
Write your answer in the comments.
You can begin your sentence like this. My favorite food is blank because blank.
We always enjoy reading your thoughts.
Keep learning.
Keep practicing.
And remember, learning English is a journey.
We'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.